Hey everybody, my name is Seth and this is Everyman Prepping. If you're new to the channel, thank you for joining and subscribing. If you're one of my longtime viewers, thank you so much for coming back as always. And to everybody out there, please hit that like, subscribe, share button, all that great stuff. And please comment as we go through this very short video. Today we're going to talk about the second attempt on Donald Trump's life. Why he was golfing at his golf course. We had someone take some shots. That's what's being reported. The Secret Service returned fire. They arrested somebody. They said that was the person. We're going to get into all that and talk about what are the ramifications, what is going on here that in less than 2 months, Donald Trump has had an assassination attempt on his life. So as we go to some of the pictures I have here from what is being reported as, who and what would happen. This is the person they say did the shooting. As you can see, it's some 50-year-old dude. Looks like he needs to eat a little bit more. And the name that is coming out is supposed to be Ryan Ruth, whoever that is. And this is purported to be some of the posts he made recently. One of them, I'm going to read them both to you. This is from June 11th, 2020. And then we have July 17th, 2024. So the first one, and once again, for all of the YouTube algorithm robots out there, this is a direct quote of what's being put out there. First one says, "Real Donald Trump, while you were my choice in 2016, I and the world hoped that President Trump would be different and better than the candidate. But we were greatly disappointed, and it seems you are getting worse and devolving. And you are retarded. I will be glad when you are gone." Unquote. Once again, direct quotes here, not me. This is from Ryan Routh. Second one, just in July of this year, he's tweeting at Kamala Harris. "You and Biden should visit the injured people in the hospital from the Trump rally and attend the funeral of the murdered firemen. Trump will never do anything for them. Show the world what compassion and humanity is all about." Then it looks like maybe a phone number, I don't know, at the bottom, but that's a quote, like I said. So this is supposedly the guy that took the shots at Trump. And then we're going to look at his little, the setup of what happened and where he was at. So this is the golf course, Trump's golf course, where he was playing. And you got Trump here at hole number 5, this pin location. And this red pin location down here at the bottom, you got the presumed location of the shooter. As you can see, we got not the greatest shot, really, because you got a lot of trees in the way. Maybe you can see through them, maybe you can't. Maybe he was lying in wait. I don't know. But if I'm the Secret Service, or you would think that if Trump is golfing on this golf course right here, well, I'm setting up a perimeter around this whole thing. I got cars driving. I got Secret Service. I got local PD. I got them on the outside. There's no way someone is down here in this little hideout here. You can see this little hideout he had through the fence, setting up this position. So you can see the long arm here, rifle of some sort. I got this off here. This is what some people are saying was the type of weapon, some type of AK-47 variant. That's what they're saying. I can see it looks like we hung, could these be, armor plating up there? Could they be just for hiding his position, trying to camouflage himself? Not sure. It'll probably come out, but looks like we have some kind of protection, at least some concealment being hung on the fence so he could shoot through it when Trump comes by. Who knows? But that, I don't know how this goes unnoticed until, Trump's close enough to be shot at. But once again, that is what happened. So you got the details on what happened, the guy and all that. We'll hear more about his motivation. He was taken alive this time, not shot dead. Do we get anything out of him? Do we find out more? Who knows? Is, one of the friendly 3-letter organizations behind this? Was it a lone wolf? Was it just a crazy, whack job person? Was it some woke individual? Was it someone put up by another country? They're gonna try to say, hey, this was Iran, this was Russia, this was China, this was North Korea. Who knows? But the fact that 2 attempts happened on the GOP candidate within 2 months, 2 months from the election, less than 2 months from the election, is ridiculous. It is something that should never happen. It is, mistakes by the security personnel of the utmost. It's hard to put words together of how bad this happening is, or it could be a reflection of how bad things are for Trump, how things are bad out in the world right now. Is this kind of showing what kind of world we are in now? Maybe it's both. It's a combination of it. But I've long been giving my opinion on here and told you that I don't think there's zero chance that Trump is stepping foot in that White House again as President of the United States. Everything they did to get him out, everything they did while he was in there, impeachment twice, soon as he was out, he got all kinds of criminal charges put on him. The FBI raided his home. Then he went to trial. Then they postponed, he's found guilty, and then they postponed that. Then we have assassination attempt number 1. Then we have assassination attempt number 2. If you're out there, write in the comments below, do you think there's any chance they let him get into the White House? Now, when you say they, what are we talking about they? Like I said, well, share your opinion below. What do you think? Is they a 3-letter organization? Is they a foreign country? Is they the Democrats? It could be a combination. Like I said, it could be anything. But it could be the elites, the powers that be, whatever you want to call it. There's definitely a force against it happening out there. And like I said, it could be, okay, does he not get in because of shenanigans with the voting? Do I think that he'll get the most votes? Yes, just like in 2020. I think Trump will get the most votes out there. But will there be shenanigans like last time and he will come out at the losing end? Will he, after a few days, because it's already been put out there, the post office, postal system, it's going to be so hard to get this mail and these ballots in. We're going to need days afterwards to count the ballots. Although mail works fine now, it worked fine for 100 years. For some reason during the election, the mail is going to stop working. So there's that. So will there be some, voter fraud basically going on, that'll stop it? Will the fact be that, there's been 2 attempts on his life? Will there be a 3rd or 4th? Will something happen to his plane as he's flying? Something happen to the motorcade, where he's living at? Is that how he never makes it to the election even? Or let's say there's not enough shenanigans going on. There's so many people that vote. He comes out with the top, he's got the top vote count at the end. He's got the most electoral votes out there. Looks like he's in for the presidency. Does he make it to January 20th? Does something happen before November 7th, 6th, whatever it is, and January 20th to stop it? Like I said, my opinion, even if he's elected in there, the money, not getting back in the White House. Put it down before what you think. Down in the comment section. Put it down there. Do you think he wins the election, he gets it, he gets to January 20th, and he's inaugurated, and he's back in there? Because everything that has been happening to make sure he's not in there, you can't see it happening. What does that mean? What does that statement mean about what we as people, if Trump's going through this, what does it mean for us, the people? Well, there's an elite class, a deep state, or whatever you want to call it, that they do not want to lose control. They don't want to lose power. And if Trump gets in there, he got in on Hillary. They thought that there was no chance that he would have beat her. So they did, there wasn't enough shenanigans, we'll say again, to make sure he didn't. So he slowed down the progress of the deep state's plan for 4 years, threw a big monkey wrench in there. There are no wars, military-industrial complex. They didn't get much action going on. There was a lot of stuff that Trump halted, back then. A lot of problems also, but a lot of stuff he halted. Why do you think, we have this stuff going on, trying to get him out and everything. So if he gets back in there, well, there's going to be a lot of people that, during this Biden administration, there's been a lot of, money going to a lot of people making a ton of money, a lot of, wars out there, and wars profit, a lot of green energy money out there, a lot of stuff out there. And those people don't want to lose their gravy train. They don't want to lose that giant piggy bank. And if Trump goes in there, you got 4 more years of stuff not happening maybe. So I just think the second attempt is a sign of what's going to happen, that it's not going to make it till November. Definitely not January 20th. But just like to hear what you think. And what do you do? And I'm not saying don't vote. You should definitely go, especially locally. Vote all the local elections directly impact you. Your sheriff, your school council, city council, all the county stuff. That'll directly affect your day-to-day life and the decisions made there. Definitely vote there. Cast a vote for the president. Do your part. But you got to plan for what's going to happen when, maybe he doesn't make it, but it looks like he did. Or he does make it and there's an elimination. We're in for a rough ride here. And this is just proof of it. So that's all I have for this video. I just want to put out my thoughts on that. Would love to hear what you're thinking about this second attempt and where you think we're headed from here. Put it in the comments below. I'd love to respond to you guys. Chit chat back and forth. It's great. And until next time, keep your ear to the ground, head on a swivel.